Yep. They have a range cap. Yep. And you can't use horses without the mod. So like, there's a lot of things that are just not very intuitive. Yeah, that's high quality. Well, looks like we're getting a new one though. Do you see that? I think so. Don't know. Oh.
Raiden Spear, shield and stop alive. Would that I were not doomed to watch the world wander past in rot. But what wanders past today? A Paxotech. A terrible wonder, even for one who has seen many wonders. If its kind walk Yesha foreigner, then surely the wheel of the world is set to turn again. Perhaps. Perhaps it will grind me at last. The vile taste of sap is ever on my tongue. I have earned my bitter breath, God murderer. The traveler tried once. She came upon me at first light, when the dew had not yet fallen from the grass. A carpenter, and daughter of a carpenter who was a carpenter's son.
But
The branches took her at once. I wonder
I mean,
if her saw is still clenched within her fair hand. How came I to this wretched state? His eyes reached the question.
yeah, I like it. It looks
Before
nice.
its tongue left home or hearth, the tumbling ruin beneath its tender pads was once a fortification, an encircling bulwark to the greatest conurbation ever brought forth.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you know, like, if it's like the first game, different things, like depending how you handle it, will give you different weapons.
Merchant and marshal, peasant and prince, their souls kneeled at the altar of within
yeah.
and without. But
Yeah.
the wall is a false god, built to crumble. The only thing a wall ever truly divides is a fool from his wisdom. The rifts open swiftly. They split the bulwark stone. As
I'm
a
about to start
hot
skipping
needle
dialogue.
kisses the onion's
I actually
skin
just don't care what he's saying.
and the pus poured through on teeming ruin, charnel. Yes, for we knew the children's son were torn apart. I stuck.
I wasn't going to, but he's just carrying on way too much.
Wanderer, we laid destroy. Strike! Make flinders of the north!
I just keep wanting to shoot him too much. It's fun. You know what, I'm gonna sit back here. Don't even go up, that's fine.
Reloading! Gotta reload!
Come on, rush. Oh, reload. Oh. No. I got teleported. Teleporting me. Yep. Yo, throwing mortars at me while pushing me. Okay. That was, oh, he's free. Okay, looks like we saved him. Okay.
I gave myself Paxel.
Okay.
No
Alright.
favors,
Alright.
and yet too
Alright.
Paxel did perhaps take
Okay.
it.
Oh, we got a
No
trait.
fact, I think many these
Sweet.
activities
Love you.
there are
Thank
yet
you.
on the oh,
Yep.
blow if you one who we for me if this but would it hear the history what I hope.
Had to try. Rugged. Okay, so I don't summon anything, so that's not really good for me. What was that modifier we got? Okay. Can I not? Is it? What is it for? Oh, it's for melees. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. No, we to go to the checkpoint, click leave dungeon. Yes, mutations. Wait, no. Leave dungeon. There we go. Yeah, mutation really wasn't what I was looking forward to. I was hoping we get some for guns. You unlock them, they become swappable. Ah, cutscene. Why are you laughing? It's a ring raid. Okay, yeah, he's like, he has, he's
Here we go.
okay. Right, maybe.
Feel that later. It's over. Top off!
I just had a strange feeling. You can not let this thing blow up. I have COVID. Let's go.
How's that, you bastard?
that's the root rod for you. I figured they would make the fight way harder. But then again, I guess unless you're like by yourself, that'd be the only way you couldn't kill him. Or get it. Okay. We're back here. Well, we're here. Yeah. Let's, oh, hello.
What summons me from my ethereal wanderings? Muzar. What kind of beast is this?
I thought of I thought of a dumb joke.
Haxel Tech. I can share my wanderings with you, but first, I seek the knowing, the truth of nature held within your ark. You want to answer? So I will ask. Answer these questions true, sweet beast, so that your ark may be known and your eye may open. And do choose wisely. Answer from your heart.
Oh no.
Your child has taken up a dangerous game, taunting a wild beast for their amusement. If they continue, they will almost certainly get hurt, though they will learn much if they are not killed. Do you stop them, or let them learn from their own mistakes?
I think you, yeah, I think so. I think you'd let them learn from their own mistakes.
I see. You are part of a group of druids who have been taken hostage by a warlord. One of the warlord's soldiers succumbs to your charms and says he will help you escape. However, the others must be left behind to die, though all have done nothing. Do you abandon your fellow hostages, or do you face death together?
See, I think we have to say face death together. Because if we go, because I feel like you can either go good or evil here. So I say, yeah.
Fascinating. A handsome and powerful god visits Yesha with the promise to eradicate conflict, disease, and all suffering. In return, he demands a sacrifice, the life of a single young Pan. Do you give him what he asks?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, fuck, it's one person.
Now let me think. Oh yes.
And she's gonna rape
A
us.
powerful god conscripts you into their service and offers you a choice. You may rule the underworld and never return to the living, or you may serve at the god's pleasure in the mortal realm. Serve above, or rule
Oh, this is
below.
a tough one.
What say you, sweet beast?
Yeah.
Oh, what fun this is! A powerful and determined warlord is about to set fire to a crowded ziggurat.
Not the
You
cigarette.
have his eldest son in your custody. You could stop the warlord by hurting his son, breaking his arm, and threatening to do worse unless the warlord relents and gives himself up. Do you torture your hostage, or let the crowd fend for itself in the fire?
We're torching the shit out of that hostage.
Well done. You have chosen your path, sweet beast. Your will is strong. The fire of the Ravager's eye glows within you.
Is that the beast that killed everybody? Oh, okay. Ah. So it looks like we would have got something. You know what? Yeah, I think we were more selfish than self-righteous.
In the arc of every being, there are two eyes. We may see out of either, but most favor one over the other. The Ravager's eye is dynamic, driven, and endlessly hungry. Yet for all its power, its vision is clouded. The eye of the Ravager rarely sees beyond its own satiation, like an animal chasing its tail.
Well, I
it
guess we know
knows
we are.
no rest. The doe's eye sees only what is before it. The gift of the doe is subtle, easily missed. It is a most mysterious presence inside oneself, conferring power without force, just as the doe itself cannot be sought, nor tracked, nor hunted. By answering true, sweet beast, you give me a wink, and now the gifts of your dominant eye will be open to you. Would you care to hear a tale? It is about those who see as you do. I will tell you the tale of Belgoth, who also saw with the Ravager's eye.
Belgoth.
Belgoth lived in the era before the Root first bedeviled the pan and nipped at their hairy hooves. Belgoth was Drinkmaster of Flint, a village beyond the hill. One day, when Belgoth was traveling far afield, Flint was raided by bandits. They laid waste to every soul, old and young. Belgoth returned to find everyone he cared for watering the soil with their blood. Well, Belgoth tapped his store of spirit, filling Growler and Jeroboam by the gaggle, and he hoofed himself to my grove. Where lies the bandit's lair? He demanded. His eye was open, and I had no reason to deceive him. At my direction, Belgoth tintinabulated to their den. There, he smashed a jug on his horns and struck Flint with steel, and Belgoth was reborn as a flaming figure of vengeance. He charged into the bandit's lair, hoof over hand, and in his enemy's bosom, the remaining stock of spirit
His
took spark
enemy's
with
bosom.
explosive
Some old
result.
words that are not used
Some
very
consider
much.
this a waste of life. For could not Belgoth have traveled elsewhere and rebuilt what he had lost? But I'll tell you this. Flynn's sister village stood free from bandit attacks for many years after that day. Belgoth's blaze of glory saved it. He died with the Ravager's eye open and no mercy in his heart. Terrible waste to drink, though. Is there anything else? Knowledge of me? Of our wonderful world?
Yeah.
You stand before Maedra, spirit of the natural world, daughter of stem and stream. My sisters and I are the glorious weavers of all wild beauty. When mountain, Spring and sturdy tree trunk take your breath, sweet beast. That is us. That is our blessing. An immeasurable number. Mother stem and mother stream rely on us to sprawl and grow. Though we don't often commune with beasties such as you. Not in this age. Especially not since what happened to Keula. A tragedy, beast. Tragedy most cruel. Keula was fascinated by mortals, by your lives and stories. Unlike most of us, she made herself no secret. And you worshipped her with your short lives. Even built her a house. A temple, you called it. The root found her there. We godlings are not easily unwoven, however. And it slew her not. But perhaps it would be better if it had. For what remains is no longer the sister I knew.
Oh?
But we hold happy thoughts. Regret only wastes one life with another. Is that Fang and Claw be with you?
So I'm assuming we could kill her sister. If we can find her.